This video lecture is meant to cover the information found in Unit 13.1, Introduction to Organic Chem. Organic Chem is the study of all the chemistry of carbon-containing compounds. Properties of organic compounds are that they are non-polar mostly. They have slow reaction rates. Darn those covalent bonds. Their intermolecular attractive forces are called London dispersion forces, which are very temporary, very weak intermolecular attractive forces. And because of these weak London dispersion forces, organic compounds tend to have low boiling points and melting points. It does not take very much energy to break them apart from one another. It is also the reason why these substances are immiscible, because they have a very different intermolecular attractive force than the polar molecule of water. All right, a little bit of naming information you'll need to know. You will use tables P and Q. I believe table P has the meth, eth, prop, bute prefixes for 1, 2, 3, and 4 carbons and on. Table Q has information about alkanes, alkenes, and alkynes. So alkanes, alkenes, and alkynes. Alkanes have all single bonds. They have the general structure of for every n number of carbons, there are 2n plus 2 hydrogens. For alkenes, there is at least one double bond between carbons. And it has the generic formula for every n number of carbons, there are 2n number of hydrogens. And alkynes, there is at least one triple bond between carbons. And it has the general formula of CnH2n minus 2, right? There's also something you need to know about isomers. Isomers are when you have two molecules with the same molecular formula, but they have, excuse me, they have a different structural formula. Basically, what this means is the same, you have the same molecular form, the same number of carbons and hydrogens, but how those carbons and hydrogens are stuck together has a very different way of being stuck together. So it'll look different if you look at the structure. All right, let's take a look at the review problems. Number 1, compared with inorganic compounds, organic compounds usually have greater solubility in water? No, they have very low solubility. Do they have a tendency to form ions more readily? No, they do not form ions, because no, they are not ionic compounds. So no. Organic compounds do not have more rapid reaction rates because of those covalent bonds. And do they have lower melting points? Yes, they have lower melting points because they are nonpolar and they have those London dispersion forces. Okay, so there you go, choice D. Number 2, what is the total number of covalent bonds in a molecule of ethane? Okay, 2 things in here. Eth means 2 carbons. Ane means single bonds. All right, so start with your 2 carbons. There has to be a single bond between them because of the ane ending. Now every carbon can make 4 total bonds, so that means you have to put 4 total dashes around each carbon. So the carbon on the left already has the 1 bond associated with it, so we just need to put 3 other dashes to which hydrogens will be attached. The carbon on the left is satisfied with its 4 covalent bonds. The carbon on the right needs 3 additional dashes around it to give that carbon 4 total covalent bonds, and hydrogens on the other ends of those dashes. So counting the total number of covalent bonds, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there you go. This concludes the video lecture on Introduction to Organic Chemistry.